Alright, awesome. Our stealth is 12.1. Hey, Rob. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. It is a good night for crawling in the dungeon. How you doing? Alright. We're shooting. And we're running. I'm going to use Divine Shield. I got to kill this guy. Just in case we got to run. Well, now we don't need to. Now it's all over. There's that ring of fire. I heard a song about that ring. Okay, there's a... That's got to die. And there is a Crystal Guardian that we're just going to calmly step away from. Alright, if possible. And we got him. That is fantastic, Rob. Now, look at all that. All we have to do is risk our life, and we can take our choice of treasures. Look how bad that treasure vault is for this character. So they're going to have a transporter that will go into that, presumably, right? And you're not... The vault will tease you because you won't be able to see everything that's guarding and what you have to go through. And there's only one way in and out. But the problem, of course, with this is I don't know how big the rooms are going to be, and I'm not going to get to exploit my Spriggan speed. So it's a death trap. We can't do it. But I wish that we could, and we got marked. It's going to make things a little bit spicy for a moment. Okay. All right. Now let's see what we're doing. Stealth 13.8. 3 pips. Okay. So we got to now think about the most terrifying and harrowing part of this whole run. All right. This staircase is great. We're going to see what we can do here. Do we want to quaff any potions? I have might and I have haste. Sure. I'm going to go might, and I'm going to go haste. Okay. And I'm going to go Divine Shield, preemptively, and let's go. Alright. I should have Portal Projectile, preemptively, because I need to be killing something like this Ancient Lich, if possible. He is not dying. There he goes. Okay. So now we've been lucky because you can see what's on the screen. We're completely surrounded by just all of our friends, the Vault Guards. But luckily our 49 evasion, 22 armor class, 31 shield are doing a reasonable job right here, and we're really fast. And we do not right now see a warden locking the door, so we're just going to do some stair dancing. Now this stair dancing is going to result in this configuration, so I of course chose this staircase so that only 3 of them will be adjacent when we dance up, and we can kind of try to chew through these dudes if at all possible. It should be pretty easy, actually. They've got some big weapons. If they get enormous hits, then we just will use a blink scroll, or just even our blink spell will get us potentially far away. And we're going to have to wait for all these potions to wear off, unfortunately. But that's the way of it. And we could even use Shining One's Cleansing Flame if we wanted to. I don't know how important it is. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cast Portal Projectile, and I'm going to Divine Shield, and I'm going to step down. And there is a warden on the screen, but yep, we're going to get to dance away before he activates. So we'll kill the giants. Battle Axe guy, we need to get rid of. Whoever has the scariest weapon. Great Mace, you've got to go. War Axe, You're out. Stone Giant, you go. Hopefully. Ow. Alright, and then Sword and Shield guy, you're out. Okay. So now... I have to kind of like regroup a little bit because the Warden could close the door on us, so we have to have Portal Projectile, like, primed up, basically. So we're transporting our arrows, and we'll use Divine Shield again, and we'll step down, and yep, he indeed closed the doors. So we're going to shoot this guy, and he's got to go, and he did. And I'm going to then dance up before any more shenanigans happen. We need to kill the Sorcerer, that's fine. And I'm going to kill this guy with the Battle Axe, if I can. Okay. We'll kill the Sorcerer, if possible. And dude with the big axe has to go. I'm going to just blink. I'm going to cast blink and just kind of walk over here. They got some free hits on me, basically, but it's not that big of a deal. And we can now just use our Spriggan tricks and just kind of run over here and fight them in a much more manageable and ideal situation for us. Now, unfortunately, this is like a dead end, but we should be okay here. There we go. He didn't even know where to go. Okay, do we want to keep training stealth? Is it worth it? Well, the question is, can we get that 4th pip of stealth? It doesn't cost me a terrible lot. So I'm going to go ahead and prime Portal Projectile. And I'm going to use Divine Shield, and we can step down. Okay. Oh, there's another jerk, but he's right here. All right, so we'll just try to finish this guy off. Ugh. The Frost Giant got us. Okay. Well, the plan did not... Things did not go according to plan, and we got to improvise, and this is a shame. This is when things... This is when the vaults get ugly. Okay. So right away, what I'm going to do is summon a Divine Warrior to try to help, and we did get a Deva, so that should be helpful to us. I'm going to drink a Potion of Heal Wounds. I'm going to kind of move away. And we'll go over here. Said we got to do what we got to do. And sometimes you got to blink away from the steps. If I can't kill that Warden fast enough, I got no choice. So what we're going to do is just Spriggan run. Now you see that we were actually able to kind of... Man, this Phantasmal Warrior is being more than a jerk. Get out of here. How are you being hard, Phantasmal Warrior? Okay. Alright. I don't mind fighting this guy. We can do that. Alright, there we go. And we can rest... Alright, get this thing out of the game. There we go. I don't mind fighting at range, one at a time like this. Oh, here's the culprit right here. We got to get rid of this guy. Oh, he's being... Got a +2 kite shield, a bunch of armor. He's being just a regular jerk. There it is. Okay, now we're going to run. Yeah, we're getting attacked from both sides here. I don't like this at all. Oh, no. Alright, we gotta bail. Oh, now that I didn't expect. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's getting bad. Alright, we're going to go over here, and we're going to run. Now, Spriggans, we should be able to run around the outside. Divine Shield. Heal wounds. This guy should die. There he goes. And at some point, we should be able to get back to the middle and run away. But it's scary because I've used a whole bunch of my blinking scrolls. I still have 4, but I really want to avoid using any more. I'm going to just run. Getting hit right there was a surprise. Okay. Alright, so we made it up. That was no fun. Alright, let's go back down to our other staircase and just take a moment to just calm and collect ourselves. Okay. So we had to blink around and kite the entire posse around the lower horseshoe. I'm going to go ahead and cast Portal Projectile again. And we're going to go ahead and Divine Shield and step back down. Alright. That is a tentacled monstrosity, so that's another thing that I don't really ever want to see. Hey, give me onion. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I think the only thing we can do right here is summon the Divine Warrior and just fight the monstrosity and try to kill it before it kills us, that we can run. Here we go. And now we've got our buddy, but I'm going to actually pull up this Titan and go back and Stair Dance again. Alright, kill the Tengu. Kill the Tengu. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Tengu Reavers are just so brutal. They're hard to hit and they just have so much damage. I figured without his battle sphere, he wouldn't be able to do this much damage to me, but that was a miscalculation. Okay. So we're going to bail and heal up and then come back and kill this guy. Oh, that the doorway got broken. Hey. Gimme Onion, thanks for resubscribing, my friend. Indeed, I'm glad you like that spice rack. Those sausages they're the best kind of sausages you can get, I think. They're grade A meat, Gimme Onion. Nothing wrong with the food you get from the swamp in Valheim. It's delicious. Completely trustworthy. Alright, so what we're going to do is go down, and we need to find that Tengu warrior. Where'd you go, buddy? You down here? Did you want it? Here you are. Alright. There it goes. Alright. That guy's gone now. Jeez. Okay, we're going to Portal Projectile, and we're going to Divine Shield and step down. And again, my piety is getting obliterated because I keep summoning warriors, but it's necessary. Alright, where are we at with this stealth game? Did we get the pip? No, we didn't get that 4th pip yet. I'm adamant that we can find a 4th pip somewhere. This guy's tower shield is really putting me off. Alright. Hey, thank you so much, Gimme Onion. Have a good time at work, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for subscribing. Alright, so I'm gonna Portal Projectile again. I'm gonna Divine Shield again. We're gonna go down. Look at that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't see anybody. So let's just kind of cautiously step this way. And there's somebody. See if we can sneak around here and polish off the rest of this. Alright, that's not polishing it off like I was hoping. Oh, well now wait a minute. Hey, this guy's blinking around. Yep, he's blinking around and he's casting Crystal Spear, and there's somebody coming from behind me. It is just never a dull moment. We could be dead. Hopefully not. Okay, goodness gracious. Crystal Spear, everybody. We're down to 2 blinking. We're going to have to start doing some other tricks here. Okay. I did anticipate, though, that with this character, this Vaults 5 would be probably one of the hardest parts for us. Alright, we're going to go Divine Shield again. We'll Portal Projectile. We'll go down. Alright. Let me try to finish this dude off. We killed him. Let's just pull up the Stone Giant and pull these up. There it is. Yeah, said it's usually the 3rd rune I go for in 3 rune victories. It's always horrifying, but it's just my normal path is through the vaults. Oh, look at that. See, that's what happens when... This is why Reflection, everybody. You saw how he almost killed us with Crystal Spear before? This time he cast Crystal Spear again, and it bounced off our shield and hit him. Who's laughing now? Us. Interesting. Shapeshifted into a pig, huh? Okay. Ow. Ow, stop that. We could get killed right there. The metal walls with electricity could be brutal. Luckily, we got resist electricity from the ring that we're wearing, but it's still just terrifying. It's a completely horrifying experience. This dragon is not that scary. We have incredible resist negative energy with the shining one right now. I'm going to just pull as much as I can up. Okay. Just stare dance these guys a little bit. There we go. Alright, stealth, where you at? 4 pips. Good. Stealth off. That's as good as I'm going to get that. It's still really easy to train, but there's some other things that I'd rather do. So, at this point, I feel good about... I'm just going to train ranged weapons and just do more damage. I've trained dodging to an incredible degree. Armor is as good as I want it. I could boost shields a bit, I suppose. Fighting is so expensive for an extra hit point. Alright, let's go ahead and keep just kind of peeking around. See if we can clear out the outside of these. Okay. I always like to, there's a lich. Ow. I like to take out the outsides, if I can, of these things, because, alright. Let's see if we can kill this guy. I'm actually going to shield. We're just not doing enough damage. There we go. Okay. There's that Iron Dragon again. Got him up close. That's a thing I always have to remind myself in Dungeon Crawl, which is there is no penalty for fighting with a ranged weapon in melee for the player character. I don't believe that there actually is for the enemies either, but their AI behaves as if there were, so the enemy will generally switch to a melee weapon when they get close to you, which is usually good. Okay, here they come. Can't hang around for this. Alright. We gotta run. We gotta be that Spriggan. There's that Storm Dragon. There we go. Ooh, he dropped his scales. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna map out the top here. See what we get. We're moving slightly sneakily, given that we're wearing dragon scales. Bust apart that death mage. Oh, look at that party. Okay. And just get that titan, or try to. Yeah, he hurt us a little bit more than I wanted. Okay. Yeah, we'll just move down here. Rest up. And looks like most of them lost track of us. Okay, good. There you go, ranged weapons. Get up there. We'll get you there eventually. Speaking of ranged weapons, how we doing? Base damage 53 still? Alright. Pretty good. Yeah, golden dragon. Alright. Let me just back up. There we go. And we'll just run away. Oh, it's a... No, I thought it was a shapeshifter for a moment, but... Ah, the old potion of lignification. Now, that's a lot. Alright, I'm going to curl around, continue exploring the top. See what we can do here. Hey, Poe. What is up, my friend? How you doing? Thank you for subscribing. I'm going to walk back here. Blast it all. There we go. Range weapons 19. It's happening. Look at this thing. The +1 glaive peg. Pain. Slows ya. Resist electricity. Int +3. Very nice. Not very nice. There's that shapeshifter. There's a bunch of shapeshifters on this iteration of the vaults. Amusing. Jaden, what is up, my friend? Good to see you. So, that is a great question. I hate to say this, Jaden, but unfortunately, the only advice I have for the end, first of all, Jaden, if you're making it to the end, you're doing amazing. Like, you're doing incredible. And what I have to say about the end is that it's just really hard. Like, a lot of it is experience, understanding which enemies are threats, when to run, things like that. But, you know, when you get to, like, things like this, Vaults 5, or The Depths, or, you know, Zot 5, it just starts becoming outrageously hard. And you can even have good characters die there. So I would just say stick with it and just practice it. But the age-old rule of Dungeon Crawl is to just be extremely cautious. Don't be afraid to stair dance. Don't be afraid to go very slowly. If you need to get stronger, you can go to some other branches to level up a little bit more. If you think that'll help you out, more hit points or skills or anything like that, gear. But It's just kind of like a progression, Jaden, where you'll make it to certain different milestones. And we were talking about this earlier, Necront and I, and you'll encounter something new or something you don't have that much experience with, and it'll just kill you until you learn and you just mentally level up and figure out like how to deal with orbs of fire. But even now, even at this point, Jaden, with all the playing I've done of this game for 10 years plus, I still breathe a sigh of relief when I escape with the Rune and can still die in Zot. It is a very challenging game. I hope that's not too much of an evasion, but that's my experience. These aren't good things that we're seeing here. All right, we're just going to explore. Now, this is a very good thing that we see here. I'm going to read this scroll of an... Ooh, we got 3 scrolls of enchant weapon. Perfect. This should actually take us to the top on this weapon. So we're going to just enchant this hand crossbow maximally. And Jaden, that's it. It's a commitment. It is a grind. It is so hard. But 100%. And don't forget about Trog's hand. You know, giving you that extra regeneration. That's up to you, Jaden. I would recommend sticking with Trog until you clear it. Oh no, Theraziz. I am sorry. Mummy is so hard. I've never gotten a win with a mummy. I would stick with Trog, Jaden, unless you get bored of it and you want to just try other things. You can feel free to experiment, but Trog is so strong. Trog works all the way to the end. You can summon his buddies too, brothers in arms. Bring in some support if you need it. No, don't ignore those scrolls of enchant weapon. I need to drop some stuff. Okay. I'm going to drop this sling. I'm going to drop this air ballist and get the... Okay. No. Drop this. Okay. I don't think I can actually enchant my weapon. Yeah, I can't. All right. Well, then we can actually drop enchant weapon for now. It's a cloak of preservation. What is my cloak? Oh, it's already preservation. Okay, well. Yes. Jaden, Trog's hand is clutch, and as Enon is saying, that's a great point, Enon, thank you. You can use Brothers in Arms more than once, and if you get to a higher level and higher piety, he'll summon in stuff for you that's insane. Like, you can get like a 2-headed ogre with 2 huge clubs going berserk, just tearing through stuff. So save your piety for that end so that you can clear it out. That's a very, very good tip as well. What is... Oh, I can't wear gloves. I was like, what are these gloves? Okay. And we got the Rune. Box of Beasts. There's a blink scroll. God, that's great. The +2 sling of thoughtfulness. It is speed. I mean, it's a good item, but the base damage on sling is just too low for this character. Ancient Lich, huh? It's almost not worth it. Luckily, the Crystal Spear didn't get us. He cast a spell. Yeah, he tried to cast Crystal Spear, but it missed. Thank goodness. That's when evasion comes in and earns its check. Alright. Orb of Mayhem. I don't think so. Oh, what's that buckler? The -1 buckler of the barber surgeon. It is not good enough. That is too bad. Did we pick up the lead amulet though? No. Oh, look at that guy. The one enemy still hiding in that corner. Whoa, he was guarding this. Look at this. This gives you strength +4. I don't really need it, but it's pretty sweet. A lot of brands. Okay, great. Boy, I gotta tell you what. Hey, Roddick, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. It is fantastic to have survived and cleared it out. So we're going to go to the depths. Here we go. Oh. Look at this disaster. All right, we're going to try to take some shots at the flayed ghost before he gets us. We killed him. Wonderful. All right. And we're just working on our ranged weapon skill. And damage rating 57 on our hand crossbow. That has to be because our ranged weapon skill went up. It was 53. Jeez. All right, we got to run. We're getting a little bit of a crowd here. And we'll dance. Oh, man, look how good this entrance to the depths is for dancing. Oh, Jaden. Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. I really appreciate that. I'm so glad that the guides are helpful. Honestly, Jaden, the whole reason that I make the guides for Dungeon Crawl are just to get more people into the game. It's a game I've enjoyed for so many years. There's so many people who come back and just keep playing the game, and I'm really happy that you're into it and that the guide was somewhat helpful into getting you there. You know what, Jaden, too? The guide, I don't know how much of it you watched, but so after the Minotaur Berserker, I continued the guide, and it goes into a ranged character, a Gargoyle Hunter, and then it's now into a spellcaster, so you can see some other types of characters, too, if you want.